YouTube, what the hell is up? Same shit, different day. This is your man, Skillsonthestixx. I'm bringing you a free-for-all class. We're going to be going with the MTAR, foregrip, and silencer. The perks that we're going to be using are ready up, quick draw, dead silence, off the grid, and focus. Off the grid is super important to free-for-all success because there's always one SATCOM up at a time, maybe even more. And you don't want to get killed when you're one off the dogs just because you didn't have it, you were being lazy, you thought something else was more important. No, off the grid, if you're getting shot a lot of times when the radar, and you don't see, like, you don't know a radar's up, if you're getting shot a lot of times in the back, it's because you don't have off the grid on and you're in the middle of the map and people are finding you. So don't be the guy that doesn't have off the grid on free for all. On other game modes, it might be okay depending on which one it is. Free for all, don't do it. What else are we going to talk about here? You also need to make sure you have focus on because you want to stay in the hit zone when you're exchanging in a gunfight. It's going to be the difference between life and death, and you definitely want more kills than deaths. So make sure you have focus on because that's also a huge factor in playing free-for-all because there's so many one-on-one gunfights. Also, we're going to say go with the assault kill streak. Do not be the guy that makes the mistake of playing with specialists and free-for-all, please, unless you're like a pro player, you know, then whatever. But if you want help and you're looking at best class videos, you're just, you know, someone that likes the game and you want to get whatever upper hand you can, as you should. So please don't use specialists, use assault. You want to use the SATCOM because the SATCOM is going to help you get so much more kills than if you didn't have it. And then you're going to want the dog because even if you get killed, the dog's going to give you that opportunity to get the martyr dog or just coming and have an afterlife kill for you. So the dog's definitely good. Don't be like me here. Unfortunately, I had the maniac. You don't want the maniac. You want the battle hind because the maniac on free-for-all, it's like a care package. It gets dropped out of the sky, and it's all too easy for someone to shoot you before you pick up your maniac. And then you got all those 10 kills for nothing. So please don't be like me, and don't do this. When you're playing with a submachine gun, don't play with it like it's an assault rifle. You don't want to be staring down long sights with the submachine gun. You want to stay close quarters. You want to have a fight. You want to have the upper hand, so you want to be fighting what best fits your style. Right here, I'm going to pick up a gun, I believe. Let's see if he picks it up. I believe I pick up an ARX pretty soon, and then I start aiming down further sights. So make sure you play to your gun's strengths. You don't try to snipe people across the map with an MTAR because it's not going to end up good for you. And then I want to say that there's no such thing as a perfect class. See, here I go. If you want to use an assault rifle if you want to start trying to shoot across the map. But what I was saying is there's no such thing as a perfect class. You see it on YouTube, perfect classes, perfect classes. There's no such thing. There's different maps and different game modes affect what type of gun, which attachments, which perks should be used. So that means that no class will work for every map, every game mode, blah, blah, blah. So make sure you subscribe to me because I'll be making more of these videos as to which guns and attachments and perks work best for each map and game mode. And so that's something that I'll be doing for you guys coming up. So you want to make sure you subscribe for that. So that being said, this is the class that I picked as best for free-for-all. Pretty much this is good for all free-for-all maps except for Stonehaven and maybe Overlord. So those ones are a little bit longer. You might want to use an assault rifle there. But for these other maps, we're going to use foregrip because you want to get the best aim you can get. Hopefully you can handle the iron sights. And then you're going to want to use silencer because if you're playing in a lobby and you don't want all other players as soon as they see your dot to come for you, because that's how you're going to die. You're going to get less kills, more deaths, and you definitely want to keep yourself silenced when possible. I'll be making a video later with showing you how to use an unsilenced weapon as bait, but this is more of like a beginner's tutorial on how to just get good kills and get a good score and play good on a free-for-all. So the reason we use the MTAR on free-for-all is because, like I said, everyone's close together. Even on big maps, the spawns are so crazy in this game that you're going to end up being close to people. So make sure that you use a submachine gun because you're going to have a lot more close encounters than you are far encounters. And if you're smart and you play the way I'm telling you, you're going to be in close quarters and you're going to have the upper hand. You see a lot of these guys are using assault rifles. They don't even stand a chance because I'm getting my gun up. Even before I start aiming, I start firing from the hip before I start aiming, and that's just extra bullets that I'm getting off. So make sure that you fire before even aiming down the sights. So as soon as you see someone, start shooting, and then you will adjust as soon as you get your sights up. But the MTAR and every other submachine gun has hip fire that's so close together that it's going to help you if you just start firing as soon as you see them and then adjust when you start to look down the sights. Right here I'm trying to demonstrate, how to play the free-for-alls. Notice that I'm on the outside of the map the whole game. I'm on the outside of the map because if you're ever getting shot in the back and you don't know why, it's probably because you're in the middle of the map, and all the good players, they stay on the outside of the map and they look in, and we pick off people that don't know what they're doing when it comes to free-for-all. Speaking of not knowing what they're doing. So definitely you want to make sure you stay on the outsides of the map, because if you go into the inside, people are going to pick you off, and if you stay on the outside, you're going to get easy kills. You're going to shoot people in the back, you're going to make them rage for a change, and then you're going to have a good time. So definitely stay on the outside. Keep that blueprint in your mind. As much as you want to run towards the inside because you see someone, whatever, stay on the outside and you'll do good. You'll notice that your kills go up, your deaths go down, and you'll have a good time. Let's see. The gun itself, I know I have a silencer and foregrip. If you prefer a red dot sight, don't be afraid to use the red dot sight. It's not an issue to change a detachment or two. Every one of us is different. There's no perfect class, like I said earlier. But not only for the game mode is there no perfect class, but everyone has different strong points. Some people are really good with the iron sights, and if that's the case, that's going to help you out because you're going to have that extra accuracy. But if you do need help and you need a red dot sight, that's cool too. Go ahead and use that. It's whatever makes you comfortable. I'm just trying to give you guys tips as to how to stay alive and how to play better. And it's all about what you're comfortable with. So just remember to use those tips and let me know how it worked for you guys. There's 2 quick things that I can tell you guys to make you get better right now if you haven't figured these things out. A lot of people haven't. Don't make sure you're not connected to the internet wirelessly. You want to make sure you're connected via an Ethernet cable. That means take your TV to your family room, wherever the router is. Make sure it's plugged in with the wire. Do not be connected wirelessly. You'll win way more gunfights just like that, and on the drop of a hat, just because you connect to a wired. If that's the case, if you guys are wireless and then you heard about this video, you went wired and then it worked for you, leave me a comment. Let me know that it worked out for you guys. I'd like to know that I helped you guys out at least a little bit. And so definitely make sure you're wired. And the second thing is the TV lag on some of your TVs. There's a input lag. That means there's a certain amount of time it takes for the picture to get from the console to your TV. I recommend using a PC monitor. That's what I have. I have the MLG advertised one. It's called a BenQ. I'll put the link in the description. It's a very inexpensive monitor if you work. It might take a little bit of begging if you have to ask your parents for it. It's about $250. It's not very steep. It's like, I believe this one's a 19-inch. It might be a 24-inch, and it has a 1 millisecond lag. It's going to help you get the kills. It's going to help you win the gunfight. So that's another little thing, but it's not as important as being connected wired. But it's going to help you if you're really serious about getting more kills in COD. That's going to help you out. Also, I'm doing a giveaway for all my subscribers and followers on Instagram and YouTube. You have to be subscribed to this channel, and you have to be following my Instagram at Skillsonthestixx. I'll also put the description in there. If you're not following, or if you're not subscribed and followed to both, then you won't be entered. If you guys refer someone to my YouTube and my Instagram, let me know. I'll make a note of it, and I'll put an extra raffle ticket in the raffle with your name on it, so you have an extra chance of winning. So thank you for taking the time to watch this video, guys. I hope that you learned something, that it helped you guys out. Please, like I said, like, comment, and subscribe. I'd like to know if it helped you guys out. Let me know if there's other videos you guys want to watch. And that's pretty much it for me. I'm Skillsonthestixx, and I'm gonna make a tree and leaf. Thanks, guys.